Intro's playing. Bing, bang, boom. Turns on the podcast. Boom, boom, boom. All right, okay, intro's rolling. All right, bing, bang, boom. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Slotcast. This is the 5th episode already. I'm Josh, and as always, to my side here, this is Zez. Zez, how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing great, man. How are you? How's everything? How's slots been for you this week?
It's been a good week. I can't complain. I was very lucky this week. I do have something special to show the viewers, like I promised last week. But I'm more excited because we have a guest again this week.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, STAHNGG. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Happy to be on. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Of
fucking
course.
thank you so much for coming on, dude.
We
Of course,
appreciate it.
man.
And one thing I want to say from the beginning, from the first time I watched Stan, one thing that kept me watching him every single time is the voice, dude. You have literally the streamer voice. It's perfect for everything. It's like very entertaining to watch, especially at the end of your streams. I haven't been watching a lot lately because I'm busy as fuck. But I remember at the end of every stream, you used to like just go to your face cam at the end and then talk for a little bit. I was just like, yep, that's exactly what I need at the end of stream.
Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, a lot of people compliment the voice, so I appreciate that, dude. I need to find a job in radio. Like, what the fuck am I doing spinning slots, dude? Like, I need to get a job
Oh,
stat.
hit up Sirius, bro. Sirius will give you that $1 million contract right away.
Yeah, exactly, man.
But no, I mean, like, I've never met you before, and the second
Yeah,
you started speaking, I was like, "Oh shit, this guy's so nice."
yeah.
We've
Thank you,
never
dude. Thank
spoken
you.
ever. The second you started speaking to me, I was like, "This guy's a fucking friend."
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's honestly the goal with the stream and the community that I'm creating is just like have it where somebody feels like if they aren't chatting in my stream or they aren't in the Discord, they're missing out. You know, they're missing out on the being a part of the fam. So, yeah,
Right?
appreciate that.
So,
Of course.
I mean, we always start with our guests with the same set of questions.
Let's do it.
For today, I think Zez, I think you should start off.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, yeah.
So we want to know a little bit about you. What got you into this? What got you into gambling? What got you into streaming? It's pretty much
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So my cousin Fencer, we have, I guess, a stream team. At this point now, it does feel, it seems like we're kind of doing our own thing because we've gotten to a level of success where we can do our own thing and be as independent as we are. But getting to this point, it was all team, all working with him, and he got in 5 to 6 months before me. I want to say 6 months before me during like quarantine and COVID and all that. And we were just doing Discord sessions, man. Like it was just a pastime of ours to spin slots. And dude, we had no idea about like the better casinos. We were playing on shit, dude. Like PowerPoint type, gas station type slots, dude. It was not enjoyable at all. But we would just be sitting on Discord with each other. And then he's more into Twitch at that time than I was. And he was just like, dude, there's people that do this on Twitch, like, and people just come and watch spin slots. Like we're doing this with you and I'm gonna just start streaming on Twitch. You could watch me there. Sweet. So we just fire that up, and then I modded in his chat. I think, dude, the first 3 months until he got to like an average of 60 viewers. He's now at like 200 to 300 viewers. When I were all the way up to 60 viewers, I made sure I watched every stream, didn't miss a single one. Didn't matter if I was grocery shopping, I had it on the phone, got the Bluetooth headphones in, modding, making sure people felt comfortable in the chat. Like, so that's where I started, was like as the mod and like learning what it was from a viewer perspective to see what they wanted. And then like 3 months in, 4 months in that, when he was really booming. I, dude, I regret this. I was playing on Roobet. I have to come clean. I was on Roobet and I was taking a shit and I was spinning Fat Santa on dollar spins and I hit a full screen Santa, hit a 2300X, I believe. And Fence was like, dude, that's a sign. Go buy a gaming rig, go get the camera set up. You're starting streaming. And then the rest is history, man. Since then, he raid me, I raid him. And we just kind of keep that cycle going and building the GG community.
That's fucking wild. So,
Yeah.
were you a gambler before the pandemic started, or that was
No,
just the
oh
beginning of your
yes.
gambling?
Bro, I've been gambling on sports since like 13, man. Uh, like it started with sports definitely. And then slots kind of started, I would say maybe 2019-ish. I never saw the appeal of it because the only exposure I had was at a land-based casino. And then once you get to these online casinos, they feel at least more fair, in my opinion, than going to a land-based casino and losing all your money in like 2 seconds. So I just stick with sports gambling before then. But then once I found like the Roulette and the Stake of the world, it was all a wrap from there, you know.
Yeah, no, I'll fully agree on that. Before I found this world, like I looked at slots as like I would go to bars and see these people just fucking losing money all day on
Yep.
those like in-bar slots that have like 80% RTP, you know?
Yep.
The fact that we have 97% RTP on these online slots is crazy, you know?
Yeah, no, and bonus buys. That's the
Yeah.
dangerous part. But no, exactly. That was the only exposure. I had a couple good sports bets, but nothing to the point where it was like I was hooked. I think the first thing that got me in like fully was that Fat Santa hit. Like just seeing the potential of making 2,300 on one spin of $1 was just like, oh my goodness, that's nuts.
I agree. It is. I feel like almost everybody that has started like streaming it for had that one big hit in the beginning, and they're like, "Yeah, that's a sign I'm doing this." Happened to me. I'm sure it happened to Josh. I feel like it's such a common theme. It's like the people are sitting there waiting. They're like, "Oh, he looks like he's gonna be a streamer. Let's give him a big hit." And just let it go from there.
That's literally what happened to us. Like, I don't know if you probably don't know, Stan, but my first session, I put in $100, I cashed out 5K, and then Zez's first session, he did a $10 spin by mistake and got 1,000x.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I didn't know
those are the
that.
days. Yeah, it was Legacy
Dude,
and Dead.
you were
It's like,
getting
oh,
a shit spinning Fat Santa. Like, bro.
Bro, that was the most legendary shit of my life. I don't think it'll ever come back. Like, I don't think I'll ever top that shit, honestly. Like, it's way too hard to do anything. I like literally got up, like pants on the ground, like, oh my goodness, just running around with my laptop. I think Fence was streaming, and I like go in his chat half naked. Just, dude, I just hit Fence Santa. Look at Discord or some shit, man.
That's
Fucking
hilarious.
amazing, dude. Oh my God.
So you mentioned that Fencer, your cousin, did start gambling as well before you, and that's kind of what got you into it. But is there anybody else in your family that gambles? Not necessarily online, but maybe like outside, just in the real world, like at casinos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have two older brothers. My oldest is really big into sports gambling as well. And I wouldn't say that necessarily he got me into it, but it's just always been around. You know, it's always been normalized, which I'm happy for that because not only didn't it, probably led me down this path, but dude, throwing five on a game, like a quick little fiver, on like the night hockey game, basketball game, whatever, it makes it so much more enjoyable, dude. And it's $5, you know?
Mhm.
So like it really boosts the quality of entertainment that you're enjoying every night. Uh so yeah, but yeah, my oldest brother, he's really big into it. He still is really big into it. He like I don't know how he does it, but he makes money. Like, he makes really good money. He bets on like the WNBA. Dude, he bet on the champions of the WNBA in like the quarterfinals and cashed out huge like 15 racks last year. And I was like, how do you even know this shit? That and golf. And he's just making the loot. And I just like I'm over here betting on NBA getting hosed by the refs in the last second, you know?
That's how it feels with me on every sports bet. It's just like the dumbest shit happens. Like every bet just lose. I'm like, you know what? It's not meant for me. It's just not for me.
Dude, or fat parlays, dude. The parlays, that's where they'll get you.
Mm-hmm.
Parlays are the best, but I feel like when we play slots, we get instant satisfaction, right? It's just so much fun right away. So for us to bet on a sport that we don't care to watch is just so boring for us. We get no enjoyment out of it. So like losing that $100 parlay on an NBA game is at least more fun still.
Yeah. Dude, I hit my craziest sports gambling hit. I'm sorry if this is a future question,
No, you're
but my
good, you're good.
craziest gambling hit, I hit a 1,300 to 1. Bet only $1 on it, but it was every NFL game in a weekend except one that I didn't bet on. And I hit it. I was on vacation on a beach and I was flipping a piece of driftwood to choose the money line picks, and it hit. And it's just like, what? And then that hooked me into sports gambling for sure. That was before I started streaming and everything.
I have done that so many times that I've like have a 7 to 12 game parlay on either all the NBA games this weekend, all the NFL games, and it's always ends up like 13 out of 14 or 12 out of 14. You're like, seriously, I'm gonna miss one game, and it's just like that's why I'm like, I'm not doing it. I just can't do it.
Bro, it's always fun though. Just throw
It
a
is,
dollar
yeah.
on it. Like, dude, I saw somebody on one of the Reddits, one of the gambling Reddits last night post like a bet slip. It was like 2 cents to win 4 million
Oh
or something like that. Like that's awesome. Like I fuck with that heavy. Let's go, man.
Yeah, I'll take bets like that. But like honestly, I feel like when I place a bet on it, I'm responsible for that game going bad. Like when I placed a bet on
Yeah.
on OBJ fucking in the Super Bowl, I feel like I was responsible for him tearing his ACL because I bet on him. You know.
Yeah. Bro, I'm way too superstitious with that stuff too. I feel that.
But
Have you had your biggest hit on slots or sports?
Slots by far. I've had 2 max wins on pragmatic slots. I actually just hit a 4,222 on Chaos Crew yesterday on
Oh, I
stream,
saw
which
that clip. Fucking
yeah,
beautiful. Dude. That 2x at the end, man. Oh
bro,
my god.
nuts. That's by far the best I've ever had on that slot. But yeah, the 2 biggest, I want to say the 2 biggest were I had max win on Fruit Party, max win on Buffalo King Megaways. And then I had a ridiculous hit. I got to go back and find what the multiplier was, but I hit Dead or Wild 2, which is like such a stupid slot. I hate it. But I went all in with like $240. I think it paid like 27K. I don't know. I blacked out in the middle of it. I gotta go. I definitely have to go and check the numbers on it. But that was one of the biggest. But the ones that I know of, 5,000x on the 2. And I feel like almost everyone's gotten a Fruit Party max win. I don't know.
Me,
Like
dog. Oh my god.
no,
I cry every night, bro.
no.
I've had a fucking max win on the new elemental gems before Fruit Party. It's disgusting.
yeah,
I don't even.
Fruit Party hosed me, man. I mean, I've gotten a max win on Fruit Party last summer, and ever since I don't even get like 100x's on it anymore. That game's just fucking straight
It's dry.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we've talked about this before in a different episode, but I kind of want to bring it back because I know you play a lot of pragmatics. I see you buying Sweet Bonanza. Literally every time I click on your screen, Sweet Bonanza buys. I'm like, at least it's consistent. But do you feel like the game has changed since you started back then, like 2 years ago, till today, or like this whatever? Because I personally feel like pragmatics just don't feel the same. Not as a new slot, just the older games.
Yeah. They're just classics. Like it's almost like they're selling nostalgia now, in my opinion. Like for example, Doghouse. I love it, man. I love it. I'll spin it to the day I die. Fucking 2x bonuses all the time. Like it's just the way it goes. But dude, Sweet Bonanza. Like the thing about Sweet Bonanza is you can go on a tear with it, and that's what I've done like previously, and that's why I still buy it. Is if one hits, for me at least, the odds are I can go 3 in a row, 4 in a row, and it's just profit, and then I get out after the first one rips. But dude, yeah, I think a lot of the old pragmatics are drying up for sure. I love Buffalo King Megaways. I love Five Lions Megaways. I feel like those are sleepers. I still think pragmatic is a good provider, but I'm looking elsewhere nowadays. Like I don't automatically default to the pragmatic slots anymore. It's not for me.
Fair enough.
It just kind of feels like they hit a place where they became the provider and stopped putting the effort into the RTP distribution. From what I've heard, at least, I don't really know that much, that apparently the math is what costs the money when making a slot, that the art is the cheapest thing. So what I think is that they were putting a lot of money into making it so max wins actually hitting wouldn't affect the casino in a negative way. Balancing that RTP
Balance
to
it
give
out,
those
yep.
huge hits. I feel like they got to that place where they were putting a lot of money into it, and then they stopped. They started releasing those hold and spin games and like those weird, like the big bass games with the real play like crossovers. And I feel like all of those went downhill in terms of actual potential hitting.
Oh, dude, completely agree. I mean, first of all, why the hell are there 4 big bass slots? Like, come on. But like, that doesn't make any sense. But no, I agree, man. I don't know the math side of it. I wish there was more transparency on that end, but I understand why there isn't, because I bet you could game it. You know, in some way you could game it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Right now, my favorite provider is Push Gaming. That's what I've been playing on, and Yggdrasil, or however you pronounce it. Those are my 2 favorite right now. I feel like those hit pretty consistently. And then, dude, if pregs are deciding to turn on one day, I'll go and play them. But it's not. It used to be like a priority, you know, like everybody in chat wants you to play Gates. Everybody in chat wants you to play Sweet Bonanza. Now it's people are more open minded. And they're cool at just checking out anything new. I love trying the new slots. That's like my MO. So
Like Wednesday, new slot day is the best day of the week. It's so much
yeah,
fun.
That's one of the
it's
big
crazy
things
that
for
they
us.
pump them out every week, man. I was just like getting into the space. I'm like, dude, they come out with like 50 new releases every week. That is nuts, man. That's hard work.
Mhm.
That's
And
crazy. But you know what? At a certain point, it's like some of these fucking games should not be out there, bro. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God. Like,
Yeah, it's just a copy and paste, you know.
mhm.
this is actually what our topic is for the podcast.
Yeah.
I think this is a perfect way to get into it. We wanted to talk about sequels and what you think of slot providers releasing sequels to the very popular prequels or original games.
Yeah.
So you just said that you think that they're going for a lot of nostalgia, just trying to hit that nostalgia to get people playing the games. So, in your opinion, and Zez too, Zez doesn't know which slots I'm going to bring up. I'm going to ask you guys the original versus the sequel, and you guys say which one you like better.
Go.
All right, so first one, we got to go with the classic. I think this was the most anticipated sequel that has ever been released. Doghouse versus Doghouse Megaways.
Bro, that's tough.
It's
Why are you starting off with the hardest one, man?
Need some clickbait here.
Oh, I would say bonus Doghouse OG. Base game Doghouse Megaways. Overall Doghouse OG. It's just a special place in my heart.
It's hard because like I'm so impatient, and when I spin a slot for like 50 to 100 spins and it doesn't bonus, I just want to click that bonus buy. And granted,
Yeah.
Mega Ways is just so trash 90% of the time for me. I feel like
Same,
I
dude.
still would rather go with it because I feel like I don't know. I just like that instant like, oh, I'm just tilting, I'm gonna buy bonus. Just like I don't know.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I think that I agree with that base game Doghouse Megaways is great, and bonus, the Doghouse OG, just getting those sticky wilds, there's nothing better than having that guaranteed hit every single time. But in
Yeah.
terms of potential, Doghouse Megaways is definitely the one that can just squirt all over you.
Bro, I bought into a 6 scatter Doghouse Megaways that paid a 200x. And that's just like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You're like, no more. There's no more me clicking on you. There's no more me spending money. You're done. Like, I don't got time for this, dude.
So sad, dude. That's like,
Yeah,
that's
it's like when the scatter pay pays more than the bonus, I'm fucking out. Like,
I agree. I feel that.
Oh, well, so this actually happened to me the other day. I got a Tombstone OG super bonus, and it paid me 50x, I think.
that slot's criminal, man.
Bro, nah.
I don't
So-
trust them.
So this is actually the next one: Tombstone versus Tombstone Rip.
Both trash. I'm not even.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
gotten
for real,
railed. I've
dude.
gotten a bonus. I remember the first time I've gotten a super bonus on any game spinning it. It was on Tombstone regular. It pays me $1. I was doing dollar spins and it pays me $1. I literally got paid 1x. I was like, why even give it to me? Like, you're gonna get me all excited to pay 1x. And then Tombstone RIP, I've bought so many like those $300 super bonuses. I still don't
Yeah.
even understand how it pays yet, because it just doesn't. So I'm gonna refrain from. I'll plead the fifth on this one.
Bro, I would have to go with Tombstone Rip just because of potential. Like Tombstone, I've never hit good on it, no matter what. Probably max 300x max in my experience, maybe even 200x. So Tombstone Rip for me on that one.
Okay. So since push is your favorite, maybe a push next.
Let's do it.
Jam and Jars 1, Jam and Jars 2.
1, easy.
Yeah, I
Two,
don't-
two, the two, they fucked it, bro. They were too busy pumping out like Twitter spaces and shit, trying to promote it. Like, focus on the game, man. Like that shit. Like, what are you doing? Who gives a fuck about a Giga Jar when you got to spin 1,000 times, bro? Who gives a? Nobody's got money like that, dude. Like, Jesus, man. Like, give me the 3 jars, slap it a big fruit. Like, we're happy. All right.
Dude, that
Good Lord,
that
man. I
Giga
remember
Jar-
seeing the teaser, and it's like a jar sipping a margarita on the beach. Like, bro, just give us a good fucking slot. Like, oh my God, man.
I think we found our title.
That shit-
The fucking jar sipping a margarita.
bro,
on the-
that game, dude. I've gotten Giga Jar maybe 4 times, and the amount of times I get a gold disc, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be it. Nope, like 50, 60 times. I'm like, bro, I just spent like $3,000-$4,000 on a 50-cent bonus to pay 100x. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Gem and Jars
dude,
one,
that's That's the scam though. Is like people were like, "Oh, it doesn't reset when you switch currencies." You know? So like I'm going to build it up on a 20 cent and then jump to $5. And it's like, "Well, you're going to wait potentially 2 years."
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're not going to hit it for 2
No,
years
no.
probably. I think Fence tried to do that. I think he still has one that's one away.
I
That
did
it's just
that.
like since release that it hasn't
Yeah.
even hit.
I spun it on a.
You lower the bet size to 20 cents. You do one spin, you're getting it. It's
Oh,
done,
Yeah.
you know?
yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I
Um,
did that. Actually, I did that. The first time playing it, I was grinding it out and I didn't realize that I was 1 away. I thought I was 2 away. And the first gold record I hit, it went in. And I was pissed. I hit like a 2x or some shit. Like but yeah.
All right. So now this next one is a little weird
Yeah.
because I don't think anybody has ever played the original or has ever really gone deep on the original. But Energoons, Reactoons, Reactoons 2, and Gigantoons, the full set. Now, the Energoons is the one that's just, I don't know if anybody's ever fucking played this game.
I played it. I've played it. I have played it, man. Actually, I try to play every slot except Phenomenal, man. Like there was a day on stream that I bought every single bonus buy available on stake on one of my streams. Worst idea ever. But if we go back to your question, they all suck ass, dude. Like I cannot stand any of those slots. I've never hit good on them. I wait all day to get the freaking whatever Gargatoon, and then he drops in and it hits like the lowest paying symbol, man. It's I don't enjoy any of them personally.
No, it's pain. It's such a painful game. It never hits, but for some reason, I'm just addicted to it, dude. Reactoons 2, Gigantoons, give it all to me, bro. I just want it all.
Dude, the potential of Gigantoons looks pretty dope. I like it, you know.
It can actually hit max win, which I like.
Yeah.
I've seen people get like max win's 4000x. I've seen people get like a 3600x, 3800x. So it at least feels good that you can get more than a 1500x.
Bro, my Fence was spinning that yesterday. $50 spins, hit the Gargatoon on $50. It paid 1.7K.
It's not even like
horrible,
a 50x.
bro.
That's horrible.
Horrible.
Sad.
Yeah.
All right, so this next one is I'm not sure if you like these games or not, but I know Zez is obsessed. So, what is your favorite of all the Beat the Beast games? Cerberus Inferno, Mighty Sphinx, Kraken's Lair, Griffin's Gold, and Quetzalcoatl's whatever the fuck.
Dude, I don't even play those, man. Is that Thunderkick?
Yeah.
No, I do Thunderkick. The only Thunderkick game I trust is high value spins on Fruit Warp and Gods of Rock. Those are the only two that I've been good on. Yeah.
I love Thunderkicks. I don't know, like they're so slow, but I love them. Like the new Odin's Gamble, love it. I love.
Oh yeah.
That's a good. I like Gods of Rock too, but Beat the Beast, I think Mighty Sphinx is my favorite, just because like I feel like I'm at home, you know, Egyptian. I feel like it just feels good. I don't like that game, but I mean, I don't like touching like Raiders of the Storm.
What about a Night with Cleopatra though? Have you ever played that slot?
No.
Oh no, bro.
Who's it by?
No. You don't even. It's not even on stake, bro.
Oh,
That's like that's the gas station shit. Where if you double up, it's where if you double up, like you know how there's a gamble feature, and like you get like 50 cents, you could double up to $1. Every time you successfully double up 50-50, it takes off a piece of her clothes, man. Like that's what I was like. It's ridiculous, man. And it's on casinos. It is on casinos. I'm not talking like Pornhub casino or shit. I'm talking like legitimate casinos. It is on, man. I'm waiting for Stake to implement it. But you were just like, you're like, I like the Egyptian slots. I'm like, wait.
I haven't heard of that one though. I might have to deposit on
Twerk.
Yeah, exactly. With Twerk, dude. They're doing too much, dude. That man, No Limit City is doing way too much recently with their slots, man.
Crazy.
Way too graphic.
Yeah.
Non-sexual shit like mental's insane, bro.
Yes, I'm not I see the potential every time I play it, but I'm just like, this is just disgusting. Like I'm just not even gonna support this, man.
You're losing money and you're scared at the same time.
Yeah, and well, dude, what about like shit spins and piss spins? Like, come on, man. Like
that's like Josh's favorite game, man.
It hits.
Punk toilet around here.
Bro, it hits, but it's just like, dude, imagine being in that meeting and you're pitching that shit to your boss, dude. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we got this idea. CEO of No Limit City. You know the wildly successful punk rocker slot. Everybody loves that. Let's do a sequel, but let's make it about piss and shit. And the
But the thing
person's
is-
just like, what the fuck? Like,
And they're all like Norwegians or some shit. So like, we can do the piss spins or the shit spins.
Bro, I was playing that game the first day it came out. I'm in class. I sit in the middle of class. So I'm in class, my laptop's open, I'm playing. I get a bonus, I'm like, finally get a bonus. I see this little fucking piece of shit pissing all across. I'm like, bro, close my computer, bro. What the fuck people are gonna think of me right now?
bro, the person behind you is about to call the feds, bro.
It's like, get him out of here.
Stephen Hawking out of the skull with his fucking head. It's crazy.
It's too much, man. It's too much, bro. Yeah, I don't even want to think what their next one is. I'm gonna let them handle that.
No, it's dude, it's a lot. There's so much going on in the game, Stu. I fully agree. No Limit's doing a little too much right now.
Yeah.
All right, so the last one I'm gonna ask, I actually wanted to ask in the middle when it came up, but I didn't want to sidetrack the story. But we gotta go with this one. Everybody's favorite fucking games: Fruit Party 1, Fruit Party 2.
I'll let you
One.
answer.
Yeah, I
One.
think it's a
Nah,
simple answer.
not for me.
Bro, 2 is such a
listen,
bad. It's such a
is.
bad mechanic.
It is, but I've gotten derailed by Fruit Party 1 so much that I think Fruit Party 2 might pay me more than Fruit Party ever will.
Bro, I
don't
take
know.
pleasure in the railings. It's kind of sadistic, but dude, but Fruit Party 2, the wilds, like
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to determine whether or not they're gonna stay. If there was a mechanic in the game that was like, if you hit 8 or more symbols with the wild, it stays. Then
Sure
that'd be
enough.
my favorite shit.
See,
you know.
But for me, like I got tilted this past couple of days, and I was doing like 400 buys on Fruit Party. I would get clusters, bro. First of all, I got a max screen cluster 2 days ago on like $1 spin, $2 spins, 200x. That's it. I was like, it just gave me like 14 apples, 16 stars, and hella grapes, and I only got a 200x. I was like, okay, I'll let it go. It's the first time. Yesterday, or 2 days ago, I got a 32 cluster of like a $32 hit with no multis. I'm like, you just gotta be fucking with me now at this point. Like, you just don't like me.
It's like you losing on slots is the most Egyptian thing about you because you're always like, brother, you do this to me, brother. Brother, less than 50x. What is this? It's just like,
Yeah, it sucks when you go like 10, 15 buys in a row and the highest you won you got is 60x or 69x just to fucking
That's
spit on you,
horrible,
like,
man.
you know.
Yeah, I just did that actually on last night. I threw in 1500 and did wanted dead or wild buys, and I did dual buys, and I did $120 dual buys. I profited on 2, and I just fucking ripped it. Brutal. It's the worst.
Yeah.
fucking sad.
And I don't know,
Yeah.
to me, like, I shit on Pragmatics all the time, but I'll go buy like 30 potato buys and only get 2 profits, and that'll be fine. It's fine. I love that game, but I'll go buy 5 like sweet bonanza
You
buys.
love the potato?
Bro, it's so good.
No,
it's trash.
no,
it's trash.
do not support that
It's
trash, dude.
but I've
you have
gotten,
to understand.
I've
You have
gotten
to
so many
understand.
wins
Every time you hit buy bonus, that is a vote to the provider to make some shit again like that, bro.
I am the
I
only-
refuse to play the royal potato. That shit is ass, bro. Like
You
I
seen
get
it?
pissed about that shit.
Bro,
No,
I've
I
gotten
haven't seen
2
it.
full
Best hit I had,
screens.
bro. You want to hear about the best hit I had? 2100x on demo mode. That shit is fucked, bro. That shit is fucked, man.
I get 1,000+ X's on that game so often.
He hit a 30,000.
I hit the max win. I'm the reason why people play it because I posted about
What?
it and everyone's like, oh, let's start playing this game.
What was your base bet on that?
I was
shit?
buying $20 bonus buys. The 5th bonus in it gives me a max screen, 30kx.
Oh my! I gotta watch. You got that video?
it's on
somewhere,
YouTube.
Right?
Somewhere on YouTube. I'll
All right,
send
all
it
right, I
to
gotta
you.
check that.
Dude,
That's
I wasn't
wild.
even. I was just playing. I stopped it mid, like it was going. I was like, shit. I gotta open Streamlabs so I can record this, because nobody will believe me.
Yeah, yeah, man, dude, that's nuts, dude. I trust me. I hate the potato, but I'll give it a little. I'll give it a little respect with that one.
It's definitely such a dead game because you could go like 20 buys and without getting over at 20x. But then sometimes when it's on, it'll give you like 100x, 300, 500, 600 after each other. And I've gotten multiple 1,000x's on it. That's why I just feel like I like it. I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, bro, a few days after Zez hit it, one of our friends was spinning base game, got a bonus and hit max win.
Oh my goodness, dude.
But it's trash.
That's crazy.
Every time somebody asks me like, oh, is that like I'm in their chat like, oh, what game you want to play? Roll Potato. Banksy, dude. Every time Banksy asks me a game, plays Roll Potato, he's never even bonused on it, dude. He just gets railed by it. I feel bad because like it's such a good game for me, but everybody gets railed by it.
Dude, I almost feel like this might be conspiracy, but I feel like certain users or like accounts on sites have better odds on certain slots. Like I can go to Buffalo King Megaways and almost always get a good return. Whereas like Royal Potato fucks me, you know? But for you, Royal Potato hits consistently. I don't know. That's probably just tinfoil hat, but
Yeah.
I have a theory that like providers track usage and like seeds can carry across games sometimes. I have no idea if any of it's true, but
I love conspiracy
that's
theories.
the fun in
so-
it, man. That's the fun in it, you know?
So we have one last question, and
Yeah.
after meeting you and hearing your story, I think I know the answer to this question. But is there an amount of money that you could win that you would stop gambling? You don't have to stop streaming. You
Wait,
stop gambling.
we have to stop streaming gambling though. You can stream other things, but
Can I gamble off stream?
no, it's just gambling.
The
Period.
amount of money that's so much, $1 billion, that you just wouldn't gamble.
Do stocks count as
No,
gambling?
no, just strictly like.
Oh, then yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Give me fucking 100 mil. I'll go play the stock market, bro. I'll stream that. Like that's legal. That's just more
you don't
professional
have to.
gambling, bro.
You don't. No. You don't even have to. Just is there an amount of? You don't have to stop. It's not like I'll give you $1 billion if you stop gambling. It's like if you won $1 billion, would you stop gambling?
Oh. Like on stream, I hit something crazy, some jackpot. Would
Yeah.
at that point be like, all right, I'm done gambling, guys? No, fuck no.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it the next day. But if somebody did the
offer.
question I was assuming, then yeah, give me 100 mil. I'll take care of the family. I'll take care of the friends, and I'll start doing like option trading on stream, dude. That shit is crazy too. Like,
Yeah, that is true. Fair enough. But no.
yeah,
Tesla up down all day.
yeah, exactly. I'll start trading like cum rocket or some shit coins, you know? Like fuck.
It's fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, yo,
go ahead.
Thank you very much for coming on, brother. It's a great fucking episode, man.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Thanks, dude. I appreciate
Is
it,
there
man.
anything you want to say, like that you want your stream, like your fans to know about you? If we missed anything you feel like you want to put out there?
Yeah, man. So like I guess for people that don't know who I am, shameless plug, I'm live every day, 2 p.m. Central Time on Twitch, except Mondays, so find me. But dude, this year, like coming into 2022, I was like, what do I have to do to shift this more into a community and less into it's the Stan show, you know? So like that's what I've really been building on this year. I have like we're giving out as much money as I can, and my own money, affiliate money, all that. And on top of that, just having an awesome Discord server. It's a really good group of people, man. So I encourage listeners, if they like my vibe, to check that out as well. But yeah, man, for the people that know me, let's keep on fucking trucking, man. Let's keep on moving.
We'll have all your socials linked in the description. All his
Appreciate
Twitch,
you guys.
Discords, everything, Twitter. But yeah, I had fun this episode. I'm sure Josh had fun. I hope you had fun.
Absolutely, boys.
But yeah, if you guys
I
enjoyed
appreciate
this, make sure to check out Stan, check out our videos, leave a like, and tell us who you guys want to see next, and tell us if you have any questions you want to ask your favorite streamer next time. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week.